button. Okay. Hello, everyone. Today is September 21st, and this is etcd community meeting, starting with, we have a couple of topics on the agenda, starting with Chao and Xiu-Chan. Do you want to talk?
Hi everybody. My name is Xiuan. I work for Google. My handle is MarcoCH. So with Chao, we have a new proposal for the LiveZ and Readiness ReadyZ Pro to separate the existing health check. So just asking for help to review the doc and especially the definition of liveness and readiness. So looking forward to people's feedback.
Okay, so I think this doc was sent not long ago, so I don't think most people had time to read it. But yeah, so this is I think this is mostly call to review, or do you so we can get more people, or do you want to also anything else you would want people to focus to?
No, that's mostly asking for review.
Okay, so yeah, great to see some movement here. I think I requested someone to take a look into the design, and yeah, let's get it review and fix etcd liveness probes, because yeah, they need some polish. Going to the next topic, Wenja, do you want to?
Yeah, we have it's the mentorship program has been out for a couple of weeks already, and we have some registration for both mentees and mentors. So I propose to start pairing the mentee and mentor and start the program. I just want to let people know, if you want to sign up, please sign up in the next week, and then we'll start the first cohort of the program. That's it. Thank you.
On mute, Parik, but it's I think I've got the next topic. So just very quickly, I've got a question for the wider community, just around one of the etcd.io sub-projects. So there's a link in the Google Doc. I wonder, do we have a screen share, or I can show? Essentially, there's an old repository called etcd.io/maintainers. And I think the original intent of the repository was for a space to create issues that relate to the overall direction of the etcd project, rather than sort of one specific sub-project. It never really took off, and it hasn't been used for a number of years. And just with the work going on at the moment to set up owners files for the repositories, the CNCF folks have confirmed that if we have a public archive, we don't have to update the repo. So question to the team, can we now mark this repo as either public archive or just outright delete it? So we don't have to answer it right now, but I just wanted to highlight it for everyone, and hopefully we can sort that out.
Is this the I know I think we're in the middle of this shift for like the GitHub groups and whatnot. Those are generated by the owners files now, or we're planning on.
Yeah, I don't understand how that relates to archiving this.
In terms of current, like if there's current groups that are active, even if this hasn't been updated, if this generates those groups, I mean, that then is something that we need to move. I think I would +1 archiving it, but it's just I just want to make sure that we're capturing the information that if we're moving it away.
There's no code or anything. This is just in a set of issues that Brandon was using in 2019 to track some overall project management issues. And it hasn't been used since 2019.
Yeah, no, thanks for clarifying. Yeah, I think we should, I would tend to archive rather than delete, but I'm a pack rat, so.
No, let's go ahead and archive it because there were some of the things that were completed, etc. There are some things that are actually relevant to our incorporation into Kubernetes. So it'd be nice to have it there for reference.
Yeah, so do we want to, I know, there's all the maintainers and we have different, or we are changing the decision-making process. I mean, I could archive it just now, but would be good to get a second opinion from.
I'm happy just as a next step, I can raise an issue on that repo, tag the maintainers, and we just see if we get a little bit more consensus there, and then we can just archive or delete. Yeah.
Okay, that sounds
Cool.
good.
That's me.
I mean, there hasn't been activity in the thing. It's just for 4 years. I think we're probably okay to archive it. Like I'm sure it's not a big deal. Like people probably don't even know it exists.
I didn't know it existed.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Thank
we're
you,
fine to
James.
archive it. Yeah.
But I'm also very pro process, so I mean,
Yeah.
hopefully this will go through quick.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, that's
yeah.
why I proposed. Yeah, I could just archive it now, but
I mean, we can
maybe-
unarchive, right? We can unarchive things, right?
Mhm.
So it's not like irreversible. So
Yeah.
I just, yeah.
okay. I think I will sync after the meeting, and we can do that with James. The sites with James. The next step. Okay, to move to the next topic. Gita, do you want to talk about the issue or PR that you just added?
I think Geeta is not on the call.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, sorry, I just joined.
Oh, okay. So, there you go.
okay.
Was there a question for me? Sorry.
Yeah, so wanted to ask, what do you want to discuss about the PR? I mean,
Oh.
it hasn't been active, but I think I tried and did what I can to review it, and also reached out to Piotr on LinkedIn, so we got his review.
I see. I just wanted to verify that the approach suggested here, does that make sense? So if there are comments left, I might have missed them. I'll take a look and follow up on the issue in that case, if you already reviewed it.
I mean, I didn't write full explanation, I think, but it should be. I mean, I don't want to take too much of this meeting because this gets into a pretty complicated thing. That is, I mean, that membership code is based on my recent reading, the most complicated code in etcd. But I will bite my tongue and not say it about every code I could read. But we could do. I mean, if needed, we can see next time. If needed, we could do separate discussion, because to unblock this. But I think we got enough review. We got people talking about it again, and I think the original or the previous comments were or there's new thoughts about this.
Sounds good. Then we can follow up on the issue, and if I still feel blocked, then maybe we can set up a discussion just for that.
Yeah,
at some
that would
point.
be. Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Thank
that
you.
would be- Okay, Josh, do you want to?
Just one thing, I'm looking for a quick answer for the people who submitted stuff. What are all the things that we got accepted to KubeCon? I know that we got a maintainer session accepted. Did we get a contrib fest accepted?
Yes.
Okay.
This is maintainers like activity. Do you want to have it in document or do you want to list it on?
Yeah, I mean, we just want to list it somewhere. I want to start keeping track of which things we're doing.
We have maintainer session, yeah.
And I don't remember what we decided on doing a kiosk.
I asked for kiosk.
Yeah, I think we do, right, Mark?
I requested a kiosk. I mean, I assumed we will have.
Okay.
I mean, compared to Europe, we will have much more. I think
Okay.
my understanding was there will be more people.
Have you been notified on the kiosk?
I think so. I would need to double check.
Okay.
what is
Yeah, double check just because I'm hearing from some other projects that they have not received their kiosk notifications one way or the other.
I think I when I submitted it, it went to etcd maintainers group, which is even like public. So I don't know if that's the best choice, but it should be public. Like the information here should be public. So let me full-time kiosk Friday following, yeah, house pavilion. Yeah, we've been accepted at least. I got an email, but I got the dates for full. I requested full-time kiosk. Here are at least the hours I got, and no details which one or anything. So that's all the data about I got. Yeah. So for kiosk we got, maintainer session we got, Contrib Fest we got, I got a talk.
And congrats to Bogdan, who I think has a tutorial for etcd as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
That's awesome. Well done, man.
Thank you. Just trying to write. I put my proposals through ChatGPT, so I think it was
Yeah, and there is also a contributor summit pending. Yeah. If someone wants to fill that, I don't know what's fill the links to the talks. I think this agenda is public, but yeah. So if someone wants to put a link, the contributor summit CFP was last week, so there is. I know when there is results. Maybe Josh, you know.
Are we having
yeah,
a
so
SIG
they
face to face? Are we having a SIG face to face? No.
What do you?
So that
I
would
was
be
just wondering.
a team meeting that we submitted for the contributor summit.
I didn't submit team meeting for contributor summit.
Just wondering.
Yeah, I submitted a talk about etcd for contributor summit.
Okay. Yeah, if nobody submitted one, we can then see about if there's enough of us there about doing one for the unconference track.
Yeah, we can always organize ourselves for face to face. Okay.
Okay. And then the next thing is, I don't feel we can go through a community meeting without discussing the big thing, which is that we're officially a SIG now. Yay! So I wanted to see, are we tracking somewhere all of the post-acceptance things that we need to get done? And if not, should we go ahead and set that up?
Yeah, I think we do have a doc. I can find it out.
I've put the link in in the community meeting doc. Yeah, we do have a checklist, a Google Doc.
Yeah.
The main thing that I'm trying to do at the moment is just get all of the owners files done. I've just been chipping away at those, and then we can do the PR for Kubernetes org to add, etcd and get the repository management out of the way. So that's kind of like the first thing. But there's a checklist in the Google Doc that's linked. Yeah.
Will we need to make updates on the website to sort of announce that we're SIG etcd now as a part of that? Maybe a blog entry or an update on that front page.
Yeah, I think it is a good candidate for a blog. I mean, there's quite a few things that are maybe a good candidate for a blog, but yeah, one thing at a time. But yes, I agree.
Okay, let's put it in on the. Yeah. So.
Okay. Yeah. Can we actually go through and like maybe create issues from a bunch of these?
Yeah.
Just because for some of these we're going to need to drag in other people like the KAS infra folks, etc. And with issues we can actually tag them.
Yeah, that was I think the intention, to collect ideas and then follow up on the document. The problem is like there's a lot of things to do, not everything, and people have ideas, and not everyone can do everything, but yes. So we if anyone has more ideas, would be great to add them. But we should we should start creating issues.
Yeah, and if anyone have any opinion on any of the things listed, please let us know. One important thing that is the decision we make is representing everybody's expectation.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I wanted to find it's the community, or the place that approved that we are SIG. Oh yes. Okay. Yeah, so if anyone is looking for a proof, here is the link, and here is the deed. So yeah, if you go into Kubernetes community now, there is a SIG etcd directory, and there, our new. We are slowly moving things. We have charter, vision, and ownership in the file. So, and if anyone wants to help, we have with this. Please look at the list linked, or checklist. Okay. And anything else from you, Josh, about tracking?
No. We'll create a bunch of issues, and now that I have the list, I'm adding some things to it. So, because there's some things like, for example, we will need to get in the queue of SIGs that are migrating our mailing list from whoever owns it now. I have no idea, to being owned by Kubernetes.
Yes. So there will be a lot of.
There's a long queue for that because Google puts a lot of limitations on mailing list migrations. So we have to use a tool. Like you can't migrate more than 100 addresses at a time, and a whole bunch of other stupid stuff. So sort of similar stuff for that, and I'll just keep adding stuff to that document and then create issues for it.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Okay, I see another topic by Bogdan. We still have 8
I just
minutes.
wanted to mention that the PR that kind of was outstanding for a while. I think I got everything working and passing. So when you have a chance, take a look. Doesn't implement. So I think per our agreement, we still need to have a proper wall file updating. So, but I think we agreed that we're okay with merging the migrate part.
Let me double check. So
Yeah,
the goal
just
is
a reminder.
to
Yeah.
have a migrate, and it doesn't handle a couple of the fields.
That's right. So migrate doesn't do anything on the wall file, but it does stuff on the data directory. Sorry, on the backend file.
Will it prevent to prevent regret or bugs? Will it does it check at least the wall file for backward compat?
There's already a check that I think you've introduced originally.
Okay, so it uses this. Yeah.
Right. So that didn't change.
Okay,
that
so
process.
it's a correct migration to 3.4. It's not. It cannot be always used because it's safe. But and if someone and we can think about like the next iterations.
Yeah.
I think there. Yeah, and I think that this is whatever we decide. This is a correct change. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna experiment a little bit more with the wall files. Maybe do a POC for how difficult is it to update it. I think it's just the problem is that I feel like it's gonna break the whole API around the wall because we'll have like a code that can update. It can rewrite entries in the wall, which we'll have to live somewhere, I don't know, probably outside of the current wall. But it's kind of, I think it's going to be a little messy, but I need to experiment there a little bit.
Yeah, like wall is hard thing because
it's one thing is to read them, and like.
Yeah, they're only wall is also append only, so it makes overrides hard. Okay. Yeah. And I know we lost Bogdan, but yeah, I think
my connection got worse.
Yeah, I think I will like the proposal sounds good. I will take a look. Sorry if I've been monitoring this change and the Benjamin comments, but I didn't jump on it until I was sure that you have finished iterating. So yeah, if it would be good, like if you can, or next time, like ping after you push, like I see you push today, ping me again, ping reviewers again, because not everyone will see it easily. I get like tens of notifications daily, and sometimes I miss some things.
No rush, no rush. I don't think it's high priority, but yeah, I'll tag you.
Okay, Chao, do you want to talk about your PR or just call to?
Yeah, can you hear my voice clearly?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks. I was just trying to advertise for reviewing, and it's been like a couple weeks. I've experimenting with my PR, get some feedbacks, and I was inspired by one of the Kubernetes issue, and what previous etcd maintainer proposed. So please take a look and let me know what else is missing.
Do you mentioned previous work by other maintainer and
yeah,
could you link those from the?
Yeah, I've linked to that in a PR and pin you guys.
Okay, so here is the link to the Kubernetes defrag, and You mentioned the previous work by maintainer, or was it this PR by?
Yeah, it's a like a proposal, saying if we could make the SCD client load balancer switch to another node which is not doing defrag, that could mitigate the Kubernetes problem because of the SCD server is doing defrag. So I was inspired by this comment, and thinks we could integrate the defrag like a maintenance server with the gRPC health server. So the change is like simple from client side. By default, it's turned off. If you configure the gRPC health check configuration, then it will only be activated. So from user perspective, it's turned off by default. And we just need to let the server to expose that unhealthy information. Yeah, it's just for like a review advertisement. Like, please take a look. Thanks.
Okay, sounds good. I will take a look.
Yeah, thanks.
One question on the health checks. So is the document somewhat finalized? Because I think I reviewed it yesterday, but it changed today quite a bit. That's for the first subject that we had on the list today.
Yeah, so my understanding of the LiveZ and the ReadyZ is the underlying check is the same. Either it's like SCD supervisor, like probing, like probe the ReadyZ or LiveZ, or it's a gRPC server, or like probing those.
I guess, sorry, I was jumping around a little bit. I think it was.
Yeah, I think he is mentioning this doc. Yeah, yes, we did add a bunch of stuff. We did add a bunch of details in the doc, but like I think the idea is the same. Right?
Yeah, the idea is the same. So right now it's mostly ready for review. Before it was more high level and probably just for initial internal review, and this is ready.
Okay, so I'll comment then.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, do we have any more? We are on time, so.
Hey, if I can plug in real quick, Marek, so I lost access to the doc. Actually, I couldn't add an agenda item, but just real quick, there is this this PR I need. So Benjamin reviewed it. This is the docs, diagrams, improvement I spoke in the last call, explaining some high-level read-write workflows. I'm just looking for another review from another maintainer before merging.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Thanks.
Yeah, just a reminder, if you join SCD dev group, then you should have all the access to all the related.
I was trying to join the group, Vengia, but I think I wasn't sure how. I guess maybe I think I wasn't able to find it.
You probably use a different email address or something. I do that a lot.
Oh, okay. I'll figure that out. Maybe I'll ping you for
Sure.
instructions.
Sure. I end up like having all my email address join the SD dev group. So no matter which account I use, I can always get in.
Okay. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, but this is I attached your PR in the agenda.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, so we are out of time. Thanks everyone for attending today's meeting, and hope to meet you on the next. Hope to see you on the next meeting. So see you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. See you.